for joining me today. Welcome. I'm a mage, and I'm glad you decided to do yoga, meditation, or whatever this video is about. You're probably making a step in the right direction for yourself, so that's great. As always, please like, comment, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out my Instagram, please. The link is in the description below, and that's a little different. It's memes and Dungeons and Dragons related, but it's a good time, it's inspirational, it's positive. And now I'll shut up and let's get to the video. Thank you. All right, let's get into this. Today we're doing some yin yoga. You're gonna need a wall for the first, I don't know why I knocked that, now my neighbors are like, what the heck? Anyways, wall, some blocks. We got 12 postures just about lined up. So we'll be in these postures for 2 minutes and 30 seconds each, trying to target 30 minutes for my friend Rick. So let's get right into it. So it's a bit weird, but you're gonna scoot your feet and your butt up next to the wall, right? And then you're gonna rotate so your feet are straight up. And yeah, this is our first posture. I'll probably talk a lot less during this video, just because there's not much to say in a lot of these postures. But anyway, at least with what I could start off with is that focus on your breath a lot in generally in yin yoga. You're not moving as much like maybe in vinyasa, or just having an absolute great time in 26 and 2. But you're really still in yin. You could really just like breathe deeply and sink into the poses, and I'm sure you'll experience that. So just focus a lot on your breath, do some big inhales and longer exhales, and that will really get you into relaxation. I should have looked it up, but I forgot to. That's a specific type of breathing. They teach you to do that in Nidra yoga, but it's also, there's a scientific term for it. It's like non-rest deep breathing. I think that's what it is. It puts you in a non-sleep deep rest. I think that's what it is. I'll put a link to what I'm talking about in the description so we can get clarity, because I'm kind of just rambling here trying to fill up the silence. But yeah, so again, this is a 30-minute yin yoga, but if you have more time to do these postures, you'll probably end up feeling better and a lot more relaxed. A lot more. Yeah, that's good words. Alright, so we'll be moving quickly here. In 20 seconds, we'll be moving, and we'll be using our 2 blocks. So just mentally think where those are and get ready to pull them out. And yeah, we can start transitioning. Okay, bring your feet down. Okay, so go to the back of your mat, lie on your back. Put your feet together as close to your pelvis as possible. And then how you want to use the blocks here is you want to rest your knees up against them. If you're in any sort of discomfort, you don't have to do this. And depending on where your body is at, maybe you want the level 3, which is vertically up, or different height levels. This is level 2, and I think this is usually considered level 1. Just to give your knees some support if there's any discomfort here while you're just sitting here, or you don't need a blocks at all, that's fine too. Just really letting gravity pull down your legs and opening up your inner thighs and hips. Try to keep your feet from slipping away. That tends to happen. But then again, just focus on your breath and get into it. Just relax with each exhale. Try to
Release more of your body, release more of that tension. Let your face go, the cheeks, the muscles between your eyebrows, your nose, your chin. Just let it all go. Don't hold any tension. Just relax and enjoy yourself. Committing 30 minutes to this nice deep relaxation for yourself. You're doing good. You're doing good. 40 more seconds here. Oh, I broke a cardinal rule. I brought up time. I'm sorry. Oh, and the feet slipped. Whatever. Alright, next. Stop. Okay, next. You're gonna bring your feet up in the air and then bend your knees towards your shoulders. You're gonna put your elbows on the inside of your knees. Your hands are gonna wrap to the outside of your feet. And you're gonna pull your feet down towards the floor. You want your your leg to be as close to a 90-degree angle as possible. If you have to, stretch the knees just to get here, that's fine. But eventually you're working towards a 90-degree angle with your feet. Imagine them flat on the ceiling above you, so not like this, not rotated out. Flat as if you're walking up or walking on the ceiling. This is called Happy Baby. And if you really want, you could do some sort of rolling here, left to right. Or you could focus on your breath, inhaling. And with each exhale, pulling your arms down, increasing the stretch as you pull your feet down, pushing your legs and hips down. And pull some more. Yeah, this is a fan favorite at the studio when it comes up. And just remember to focus on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Alright. Next up, what do we got? Done. Okay, pigeon pose. So you're gonna roll up. We've been here before. So what you want to do is bring your hands in front of you, bring one foot forward, one leg forward, get your, let's start with the right side, so the right knee to the right wrist, the right ankle to the left hand as best as possible. You might have your knee towards your knee and shin and foot kind of angled, that's all right, but if you could get the ankle up against your left wrist, that's great. You want your knee outside of your body line.
and you're kind of just pulling your back leg back, pushing your hips down on both sides, and just kind of sitting into this posture here. You could eventually bring your elbows down if you get down far enough, and just really sitting into this, into your hips, and letting this really get to the right side. You should feel it on the right side of your, the outside of your right, hip, butt, maybe your quad structure. And then if this is too much for you, what you can do instead is lay on your back. Bring your, we're doing right side, so your right foot over your left. Bring your right ankle to your left knee, and just kind of loop your arm through the hole that your legs are creating, and then grab the other hand, the left hand, on your shin, and just pull your left shin leg towards your body, and you get the same stretch here. It's just a little more accessible if you don't have the flexibility to be in the pigeon pose. So this is an alternative that you can do. Just remember to breathe and sink into your stretch. If you're in the pigeon, you're kind of just passive, but if you're in this modified position, you could really pull your arms, so pulling that shin closer to you to increase that stretch that you're feeling. Where are we at? Alright, 5. So let's go ahead and switch it. Yep. So again, if you're staying on your back, just switch your legs, wrap your arms, or loop your arms through your legs, and then start pulling. And then if you're in the full pigeon pose, you gotta, do the whole setup again on the other side. So that's your left knee on the outside of your body line. Generally, your right elbow and left ankle are in line, and if possible, they're touching, but it's not the requirement. That's kind of like the end posed when you get really good and become an expert. But if that's not for you, that's okay. This is where we're at. So if you're on your elbows and you feel like you could sink deeper into your pigeon pose, you can gently let your head come to the floor. And I like to look the opposite way of whichever knee is forward. So left is forward, so I'm going to be looking to my right. And I'm going to bring my arms back, just kind of rest there. And you can just now, at this point, really sink into your hips. And just remember, your hips should be even at this point. You really shouldn't be leaning to your left side. And it doesn't look like I am, which is good. But that might look like this if your chest is coming upwards and exposing, then you might be leaning too far to one side. So just think about that. Try to feel where your body's at. That's something cool about yoga, is you try to figure out how to move your body and control your body and stretch your body. You start to feel more of your body and kind of understand its relationship in space and how to move it. It's probably one of my favorite things about yoga, at least in terms of the fitness aspect of yoga. Alright, so we got 10 more seconds here, and I did it again, talking about time. Alright. Next up, alright, we got a wide-legged forward fold. So you don't really have to pivot like I am, but I'm just doing it so you can see it. And from here, straddle. We're just gonna, if you have a block, great use of the block here is put it at its tallest setting and put your arms on it, and then push your hands down and pull towards you and try to bring your body forward, bend the elbows so you can get deeper into the stretch. Or you can put your hands on the floor and walk your fingers forward to try to pull your body forward. You want to keep your feet upwards, flex them back. And you should feel this in your inner quads right here, maybe in your lower back if you're going deep enough. And eventually, you might be able to reach that pancake and get your chest and head on the floor flat. I am not there, as you can see, but man, this does feel good. Oh yeah. I'm actually going to bring this to my head so I could kind of just pause where I'm at. This feels great. And not use any more effort. Just sit here in this part of the stretch. And let's do some deep breathing. So let's inhale. And exhale. Remember, you want to, at least now, do longer exhales than inhales. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so for this next posture, it's half moon on the floor. So just imagine a banana on the floor. That's what we're going to try and do here. So lie down flat on your back. And then bring your arms over your head. And bring your arms and feet to the right side as you push your hips to the left. And just kind of chill out here. And as you just relax more, maybe you scoot your feet over to the right more. And maybe you bend your upper body to the right more, make more of a crescent shape with your body. You can use your right hand to pull your left arm. And you should feel your left side body stretching. So your rib cage, your left side stomach, maybe even your left side hips or your left side upper back and shoulder. I'm just going to chill here. And of course, as always, remember to breathe. You want to keep your shoulders on the floor, don't round up. Don't round your left shoulder up. It might mean you're trying too hard. Here we go. Alright, let's just take a few more deep breaths and then we'll switch to the other side. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we can start switching to the other side.
bring your feet to the left. Bring your upper body to the left. Just imagine that half moon crescent shape that your body is making as best as possible. Push your hips to the right a little. Left hand can pull your your right arm and shoulder to go deeper in the breath and the stretch. And you could slowly but surely walk your feet more left. Just envision that crescent moon shape that you're making right now. I actually have to release my left arm and kind of bring it back because of my left shoulder injury. It's a little too, feels like it might pop out in this on the floor version of Half Moon. So that's just a gentle reminder to listen to your body and whatever injuries or conditions you're dealing with. You gotta modify the posture to suit your body. And it just takes some time to think about how this can heal. For my shoulder, I'm starting to really focus on it. I've been focusing on my lower back and healing my disc, but that's in a pretty good spot. Still feel pain every now and then, but I've figured I've gone far enough where I can start focusing on fixing my shoulder. So I'm doing a lot of exercises to strengthen it again, especially the ligaments and the front delt, because that's usually where it pops from. And it's not a full pop, it's called a subluxation, which is like a halfway pop of your joint. But yeah, anyway, that's enough about me and my shoulder injury. But if you have any questions on modifications on any of these poses, write them in the comments and I'll try and get you an answer as best as I can. Alright, next up, what do we got? Man, we're just flying through these, aren't we? Alright, next up we got fish pose. So you might want to use a block here. You're going to lay back, put your hands like next to your chest, and just drop your head back. Kind of, use your tripod of your elbows and head and push your chest up. But since this is yin, it's a lot better if you could get if you could get a block between your shoulder blades. So that you don't really have to do any effort in holding yourself up. You can just let the block do that, and then you can just focus on kind of sinking into this backward bend that we're doing here. You can also, if you feel like it, stack 2 blocks up to get a deeper version of this. Also know you could kind of make an L with your blocks to get, let's see if I could do that right now. You might be in your posture. If you don't care about looking at this, be my guest. This is not it, is this it? Yeah, I think it's something like this, yeah. Where it forces your low back to, puts your low back in more of a back bend too, compared to your upper back. And then just, again, breathe and let your body melt into these postures. Yeah, I'm also kind of assuming everybody just has yoga blocks. If you don't, you can find whatever objects in your house work as yoga blocks. And again, for this posture specifically, you didn't need to use them. You'll just need to use a little more effort, which is okay. did a yin yoga class once, and it was actually a lot of effort. So those do exist. Alright, oh gosh.
I was low key stuck there for a quick second. All right, next up we got plow pose. So get your tushy in the middle of your mat. You can use that wall if you're still next to your wall. Put your feet up against it, and then straight up in the air, and then slowly and surely bring your feet up and over your head, and then touch them down. Oh, I didn't start the timer. Yeah, there we go. You can bring your hands to your lower spine to support and push your back forward more to get more of a deeper stretch. You can stretch your legs forward and curl your toes to let them kind of slide more forward. That should help you get more into your upper back. Then if you really want to progress, you can bend your knees towards the floor and cover your ears with your knees. So that looks something like this. And if you're in plow pose, you don't really want to be looking around, so I don't know why I'm kind of like encouraging you to look at the screen. I guess it's something I should be more aware of. Yeah, this is called dead body pose. I have no idea why. Wait, yeah, dead body. I think that's what it's called. No, is that? Wait, I might be getting confused. I don't know, to be honest. I'm questioning myself on the name of that posture. And I certainly don't know the Sanskrit name for it. But anyways, if you're feeling a little adventurous and you want to do some work, you can slowly bend one knee and bring that foot up towards the air, and then bend the other knee and bring that foot up towards the air and do a shoulder stand. This is not very yin-like, but you know what? It's your practice, you do what you want. So I should be like more here, yeah. Yeah, try to just stack your joints. Ankles over knees, knees over hips. Straight up in the air. Then when you had enough, just bend your knees, bring them down. Touch down on the forehead, extend the legs back over your head. Okay. My timer is on an 8-hour timer now. I don't know how that happened. So we're just going to come out of this pose. You could just keep your legs strong and slowly roll your back down onto the floor, and your legs will just come up over your head. And I'm going to cancel this timer. I don't know what happened there. Switch to 8 hours somehow. And then we're just going to end with a supine twist. We'll do one leg. So, at a time. And twist with one leg is what I really meant. So bring your left knee up. Put your right hand on your left knee and just pull your knee to the right.
And extend your left arm and look over your left shoulder. Oh no.
Oh, I thought I hit the keyboard and I thought it's still recording.
I thought I hit stop recording. Sorry. But just look over your left shoulder. Real time bloopers. Maybe one day I'll edit videos. You can also put a block under your knee just to give it some support. If it hanging there and being pulled against gravity doesn't feel good for you, just park a block under there. The blocks they're very good at giving your body support where it needs it, and that's what we've been using it for today. So think about that whenever you're doing yoga, and if a block might be able to help you, then use a block. And if you actually go to a yoga studio and you're doing some sort of class and they don't offer blocks usually, maybe just ask them and they might give you a block. But definitely not in 26 and 2. They won't let you do that in 26 and 2. But maybe like a vinyasa or another hatha class. Or you probably already have them in vinyasa and yin already. But yeah, I don't know. Just ask. You never know. Alright. I hope you've been breathing, inhaling and exhaling longer. And at this point, we can start switching to our other side. So extend this left leg forward. Bend the right knee, bring that up and around to the left. Again, you could park that block under your knee, your right knee, if you want that support. If not, you go with your left hand, push your knee down to increase the stretch that we're feeling. And we look to the right because our lower half is twisting to the left. So we twist our upper half to the right. You could just imagine a towel that you're wringing out or like some sort of cloth, You can't twist them when you're not twisting them if your hands are twisting them in the same direction. You need that opposition. So your left hand is twisting back and your right hand is twisting forward, and that's how you wring out the towel. So you could just imagine that's what we're doing here with our spine. I hope that makes sense. I feel like that was a little long explanation. Alright, I'm done talking. Focus on your breath. You guys are doing great. You got this. that. You could come out of that. If you want, you can sit here in Shavasana for a few more minutes. That would be a real nice end to this yin yoga that we just did. So just extend your legs forward, bring your arms closer to your body, palms up, and just do 10 more deep breaths. Do some good inhales and then some good longer exhales and really melt into your mat. And yeah, I hope this yin yoga class sequence was good for you. Just imagine if we could had an hour here, Rick, and just really had 5 minutes per each posture and just really, let your body melt. Other than that, hey, have a great day, evening, night, whichever.
And it's over, just like that. Whichever video you were watching, was it yoga, meditation, whatever, great job. You got through it. You got this. Good job committing to yourself. As always, please, I ask you to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Check out my Instagram in the description below. You'll find the link. It's a great time. It's yoga, D&D, inspiration all mixed together. Great job again, and have a great morning, day, evening, whichever.